Yay, yay! Okay, I've had people contacting me from all over the world. That's how international, 007's got nothing on Anthony, let me just say something, okay? Tonight, this is what blessings are all about, and I'm thankful. We just got finished with Thanksgiving. I'm so thankful he's here in the studio. Thanks for coming back, Anthony.
Thanks for having me.
Woo! And it's like Groundhog's Day, you're going to have to come back again, right? Because of the Mercury retrograde thing?
As long as you're here, we'll keep coming.
All right, awesome. Well, I love you too. Okay, hopefully we can help Elisa, who's on the phone, almost the birthday girl, December 3rd. Hello?
Yes. Hi, how are you?
Hi, we're doing great. Listen, what a great birthday present to yourself, honey, calling in tonight.
I know. This is great.
Did you have a question for Anthony?
I think it may be sort of general. My daughter just got engaged, and she got engaged during Mercury retrograde, and I'm making sure that the wedding should not be during Mercury retrograde. So I don't know if you see anything surrounding that or the union.
I really have to be honest with you, honey, because everybody that I know who got engaged during Mercury retrograde, not just so good. It didn't. Either they broke up and then they got back together again, or it wasn't smooth sailing. So I just have to be honest with that. Unless the only saving grace, pun intended, could be that when they met under retrograde, and it's something that they're revisiting. And I'm being really optimistic on that one. What are you feeling on this?
Elise, what's your daughter's name?
Shawnee.
Shawnee. Listen, I could say this. That's why I was going to let you answer first, because you're more the astrology buff than me. But psychically, I could just say this. I actually feel like it's going to be okay there, like the relationship. But there's someone, I do feel like because of, I don't know if it's because of the Mercury retrograde or just what I'm feeling, but there's some issues that may arise around the planning of the wedding there. Almost like, I don't want to say someone becomes bridezilla, but there's some issues around the planning, or I feel like there's going to be a little more issues around, I don't know, I feel like there's like debates, or I don't want to say arguments, but I feel like there's debates around the planning of the wedding, and I feel like that, not that it's from Mercury retrograde, but I just feel like that's going to kind of transpire there. So I just want to be honest with you and give you that.
Right, right. Well, I want to make sure that the actual wedding date is not, because I got a future calendar for that. And I hope you see when they do have the union that things should be good.
Well, that's again, I felt like the way that I'm seeing this is that it's going to be okay, but there's going to be some issues arise around the planning of the wedding. Listen, I think that most of the time there's probably issues that arise around the planning of the wedding, but there's going to be more than usual. That's why I have to want to say, or I feel like there's going to be an argument around the place, or one side of the family is going to want this, and the other side of the family is going to want that, but there's something around that I keep picking up on. But I feel like it's going to go through, or I feel like it's going to happen. So that's why I have to acknowledge it there.
Okay.
Now, Elise, I have to ask you, were you thinking on a June wedding next year?
No, we were thinking more fall, but it's a matter of finding a place they would like and around a date.
Okay. For some reason, I see the month of June highlighted, so maybe that's when you find it. Okay. And then September. So that would be the fall energy that you were looking for as well. But I do feel that you can't stress out about this. Just send up extra prayers and ask the angels to, do you solid on this and help you with the planning, okay? Even better than hiring J-Lo as the wedding planner, okay?
Right.
Okay, so, and you're so blessed with the children, the grandchildren that are going to come into your life.
Oh, good.
I see these three angel cherubs around you, 2 boys and a girl. Now, the boys could be twins. Do twins run in your family or the?
On my father's side.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm hearing genetics are kind of there for that. So the more the merrier, right? You can just love them all, and you're going to be grandma out of control anyway. You're going to spoil them the way they should be. And healthy, happy, and so I'm trying to help you see the good, even though you have to go through maybe a little bit of the stress to get there, okay?
Right. And does anyone from the other side have messages surrounding this, or, you know?
Who's Robert? Who's Robert on the other side?
I don't have a Robert.
Connected to your dad. Uncle Bob, Uncle Robbie. I keep hearing Robert.
Yeah, no Robert.
Okay, not on your husband's side?
No.
This guy's front and center. I don't know who this guy is, but he's coming through, and he says that when he died, he was 83 years old. He was in World War II. Somehow he was connected to your husband's side of the family, or a man, either your father or your husband. Who's German in your family?
My father, my husband's side of the family is German.
Bingo! Okay, this is who it is, okay?
Okay.
All right, because he's showing me Germany, and he says, you'll know who he is. He's going to make sure that you know who he is. I love when they do this, because right now I sound like the blithering idiot, okay? Except that you acknowledge that, you know, his family does come from Germany.
Yeah.
So Robert is definitely going to help you, protect you, very strong, you know, nobody's going to mess with you kind of an energy, all right? Now, there's also, is your mother passed?
Yes.
All right, and is this who you wanted to speak with this evening?
Whoever wants to come through.
Okay, you're such a diplomat. You should have been a diplomat, honey. Okay, well, they all love you. Your mother steps forward next, all right?
Okay.
But this guy, Robert, was so strong, he wasn't letting anybody come through until he had his say, just saying, all right? Your mother, was this cancer related?
No.
Why do I see her chest area, her lungs? Why'd she die?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, at the end, she was septic, and I don't know if it was pneumonia, but I know
that's why I'm seeing the lungs filled with fluid then.
Yeah.
Okay, I usually take that as a sign that it was like cancer related, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. And are you one of 4 children?
No.
Was she one of 4 children? Who's got
Yes, she was.
Okay, because she says one of 4 children is what she just said to me. So I guess she's referring to her family.
Yeah.
And she says that entourage is always around you. You're pretty in tune yourself. She says you know when she's around.
Well, you know what the thing is? I will get messages, but not necessarily from her in dreams, and they come true.
Hello?
Not always, but a lot.
Right. So hello, this is what I'm reiterating from the other side. She says you're very gifted. She says that you know when she's around. Yeah, she says, as the Bee Gees would sing, she's just trying to get a message to you. Okay. And she does. And also something to do with a cat. Do you have a cat? Did she have a cat?
Oh my God! Growing up, we had a cat that was very bonded to my mother.
Yeah. She says she's got the cat.
I believe it. That cat was bonded to her.
Yeah, totally. And she showed me the Felix the cat clock. That's how I knew it was a cat that was connected to her. Just so
Okay.
you know. All right. You picking up any of the other entourage here, Anthony?
Your father's in the spirit world?
Yes, he is.
Okay, and he had heart issues?
No.
Who? Then your dad's kind of trying to come through, because I hear dad, but he's also trying to bring me another male here that had heart issues, like.
My husband's father died of a heart attack.
So that's your father-in-law?
Yes, that
Okay.
I never met.
That's fine. It's okay that you never met him. I just know that your dad's bringing him through too as well. Like they're kind of coming through together. And there's got to be a Joe or there's a J connection there too as well, because I keep hearing Joe. Or
No.
John, but there's a J.
There definitely is. This goes back to Robert. You didn't know who the heck Robert was.
Yeah,
No, but I had a cousin, Joel, that died.
That's fine.
I don't know if he was in his 20s, so I don't know if that's...
That's fine. I can misinterpret it, but that's how they're trying to acknowledge that person's there with them. So if it's a Joel, that's fine. I just heard it as Joe there. So, and again, I just feel like all 3 of these males are kind of lined up together there, and making sure that I guess this is going to be, well, your daughter's fiance is going to stay in line, put it that way, there. Because I just feel like it's, I don't know, I just feel like they're being funny there from the other side, actually, but they're going to make sure that they're in line there, so I have to acknowledge it there.
When you say funny, you mean that the person that's trying to come through is funny?
No, I'm saying they're being funny from the other side now.
They have a sense of humor.
Yeah, sense of humor.
Well, my father was a big, he was a life of the party comedian.
Yeah, like a jokester, it's like he's being sarcastic. Put it that way to me. Like
Yeah,
he's
he's
gonna
a very big joke, was always.
I'm going to make sure that this guy stays in line. So I know, again, with these 3 males there on the other side, it's like, I don't know, you can't get anything by these 3. So I do feel like your daughter's going to be very protected in some sense there.
But they feel it's
well.
a good union, a good matchup.
Yeah, I feel like, again, the way that they're making me feel about it, I feel it's going to be a good union. Again, just watch out for the bridezilla thing.
Okay.
And did your father ever use the expression "never kid a kidder"?
No.
He's showing me George Burns and Gracie Allen. So I don't know if he was a fan of their comedy, but was asked to just say that to you, so I will.
Okay.
So, but they do want you to know that this birthday year is going to be full of love, new beginnings, and you're going to be a very happy camper in 2019. So thanks.
I hope so, because I had a rough 2018, so I hope so.
Oh yeah. That 2018. Everybody can't wait to, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of people feel that way, honey. You're not alone. But lots of love and blessings to you, and thank you for calling in tonight,
Yes,
Elisa.
and thank you so much for this birthday present of a reading.
Oh well.
Yeah.
It's our pleasure. That's what
Happy
we're
birthday.
here for. Happy
Okay.
birthday.
Thank you so much.
Okay, honey. Have
Okay,
a good one. Bye-bye.
You too, bye.
And we have an Eileen on the phone. Eileen, are you there?
Hi, Grace. Hi, Anthony. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Hi.
What-
How are you? I'm calling from Michigan, and I'm struggling with a little bit. My best friend, Grace, you were so wonderful in helping with the loss of my mom a couple months ago, and I thought you could help me with my best friend, Sandy, who just lost her mother last month, and she's struggling with her mom, Rita, who just passed away last month. If she's not stuck, and that she's with her husband, Stan.
Stan the man, and I'm not talking usual with the
Yeah.
baseball cap.
Yeah.
I'm hearing that they hooked up immediately. He was the one that came to cross her over to the other side.
Okay. So
All right.
she's not stuck. 'Cause
No, she's not stuck. No.
Okay.
No, not at all.
Okay.
And Anthony, Mr. Brilliant Bombshell over here, is agreeing, so I know it's right on point.
Yeah, not stuck. Definitely not stuck. Definitely there to the spirit side. And I just feel like there's I don't know why, but she keeps showing me like there's the reunion. So I feel like they've waited for a time, or she's happy now to be back there. But then I also have to acknowledge with her, who had the COPD in your family, or someone had a serious issue with breathing?
My dad. My
Okay.
dad did.
Okay, your dad on the spirit side, correct?
Yes. he
Okay,
did.
because they
Yes.
keep showing me COPD, so I have to acknowledge it. So listen, I know that you asked about your friend, but your dad's coming through on there, so I have to acknowledge that. And I just feel like your dad actually really proud. There's like a real proudness here towards your dad. So I feel like your dad would have wants to acknowledge the proudness towards you, because I feel like for some reason he didn't say that often, or he didn't. The way he's giving me the feeling that he didn't say that often to you in life. So I do have to acknowledge it there in that way. And then there's got to be a celebration coming up actually now. So I feel like I want to say congratulations, or there's a happy birthday coming, but it's like coming up now.
I just had a birthday.
Happy birthday there, because your dad's making a big deal about it. Like, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. So I do have to acknowledge it. Mom's there too. I think you said that in the beginning, but I don't remember you saying that. So
Yeah,
mom's
she
there
just
too.
She passed away in July.
That's fine, because your dad's acknowledging mom's there. They both want to, like, your dad won't let me say happy birthday without, like, bringing mom into this. So I feel like your
Okay.
mom and dad both need to acknowledge the happy birthday there.
Yeah.
And then there's got to be a birthday anniversary passing in January, because that's where they're bringing me to.
My dad's a bunch of birthdays in January. My dad's birthday, my brother's birthday.
That's fine.
Jimmy.
Yep. I just feel like it's your dad's evidence to give me around him. So, because he keeps bringing me to January, so I have to acknowledge it. So that's his birthday. That's fine. There's also 2 dogs in the spirit world that you guys would have lost, or your dad's trying to acknowledge that he has
Yes.
2 of your dogs.
Yep.
2 dogs, not 3, not 1. There's 2 dogs that he wants to acknowledge that he has, and I know it's a significant thing here. And then someone got into a car accident, or someone got into an accident.
Okay.
Oh, let me be real clear with this. Hold on. I'm not saying that someone got in a car accident and crossed. That's not what I'm saying. Your dad's making me feel like someone got into a fender bender, or someone got into an accident over like the past year or 2.
Okay. Let me think about that. Okay.
And it's a younger.
It's not sticking, but I'll think about it.
It's a younger person that I have to acknowledge it to, because I feel like it could have been worse than what it was, but I feel like your dad was there to help, or your dad was there to look out for him.
It was my nephew, probably. My nephew, yeah.
I felt it's a younger male, so that's why I have to acknowledge it. So.
Yep, it's my nephew Timmy.
Okay.
My nephew Timmy.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's just your dad's way of acknowledging what he's seeing, but then, like I said, I feel like your dad was there to help him there from that, so that's why I have to acknowledge it. And then,
Okay.
who's Bobby?
Bobby. My brothers, my husband's side, maybe. I don't know. There's
No, I don't know.
okay.
There's got to be a Bob or a Bobby.
Okay.
There's a B, like Bobby,
Okay.
in the spirit
Was
world.
it in my dad's? My dad had uncles, Bob
Yeah.
Archibald.
That's fine. In the spirit world with him, but I know it's on your dad's side.
Yep.
I don't know. Your dad's just giving me that Bob's there, or Bob's there with him, or he's met up with this Bob there.
Okay.
And then I feel like, tell me if you want to tune back in at any point, if you want to come in.
Oh, let it rip, honey. Go. Go.
Your dad had bad knees?
My dad did.
Yes.
I have bad knees, but
Oh, you have the bad knee? Your
I have the bad knees.
Your dad keeps whacking me on my knees right now, so that's why I have to acknowledge. I feel like he wants to bring up the knees, or he wants to bring up the knee issue that's happening. Again, I just feel like it's something there. And listen, I don't want to say that you need surgery or anything. And listen, I'm not a
Physical therapy.
doctor. I can't prescribe. But your dad's making me feel like just watch that, because I feel in some sense here that may become an issue, or one of them may become more of an issue for you again.
I have to have them need. I'm bone on bone. I'm supposed to have it done.
Oh, so okay. So you know you need to get it done. Okay.
Yeah.
There. It's just something that he keeps drawing my attention to, so that's why I have to acknowledge it. I just know that everything's going to be okay.
Okay.
You'll be a rock
Okay.
cat in no time, honey. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Can I just ask you a question? I have a longtime friend, Wendy. Her mom is elderly, and she died in 2000 of cancer, and her mom just cries for her all the time, and I'm always telling her that I promised Wendy I'd take care of her, and I just call her all the time, and I was just wondering if I could just give her some good news, just to let her know that she's okay. Wendy Stutes.
Wait, I'm not getting the question. Are
I'm
you
just
understanding?
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
I'm not understanding the question, honey.
Oh, the question I'm asking is something a good friend of mine, Wendy Stutes, died in 2000, and her mother is still alive, and I was just wondering if I could just give some news to her mother that's still alive, that Wendy's okay on the other side. In the
All right,
spirit world.
so Wendy's mother is still alive. Wendy's the daughter who's passed. Is this correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Just checking. Mercury's retrograde.
Thank
I
you.
want to make sure I'm getting the 411 right here. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not clear. Sorry
Oh,
about
no,
that.
that's okay, sweetheart. It's all right. You know, it happens.
With her daughter, it was a quick passing.
Well, she had struggled with cancer, breast cancer. She was the angel in MD Anderson. She struggled, but she stayed alive for her mother, but she couldn't fight it anymore.
Yeah, see,
2 years.
I don't feel a connection.
Oh, man, I heard it loud and clear 2 years. So you said it before I could get it out. She's definitely something to do with unicorns. She keeps showing me unicorns, a stuffed unicorn. And I don't know if the mother has this, or she would try to, she was trying to cheer her mother up. You
Okay.
know, like, you know, somewhere over the rainbow is the unicorn, and she's going over the rainbow, and she's going to be fine. Okay.
Yep.
There's something. Now, is she one of 3 kids? Does Wendy
Yes.
Wendy have 2 siblings?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure. Thank you.
One's passed.
Yeah.
One other one's passed.
Yeah, because she said, you know, out of my 2 other siblings, you know, I'm not alone, is what she said.
Yep.
Okay. Is this a brother that's with her?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. That's what I'm hearing. Make sure I'm tuned in. And apparently she's loud and clear here, honey. So she wants you to tell her mom that she's given out the details to prove that it's really her. All right? And that's
Okay.
what Anthony always calls evidential mediumship. You know, nothing but the facts, ma'am, like Dragnet.
Yeah.
It was an old
Yeah.
back in the day show. You know? So it's like you got to prove it. And
Yeah.
so she's proving it to her mom. And she's also saying that there's something to do with Does her mother? Do you know if her mother enjoys tea, English tea?
Not sure. She's Cajun. That's all I know. She's real Cajun.
All right, I see tea, like a spicy Earl Grey tea.
Okay.
Like her mom, she says, have a cup of tea. She's there with her mom when she's having this tea. Okay? All right?
Okay.
And she's sending a lot of love. There's no doubt about that.
Okay. Okay.
All right, honey? So, listen, between Anthony and I, we gave you the deets. Okay?
You guys are wonderful. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much for helping me, making my Christmas real special. Thank you so much.
Oh, God bless, and thanks for
Thank you.
calling in. You made our night special, honey. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and I'm going to make it even more special for everybody. I'm going to let him rip, okay?
What about the time?
Oh, five,
Yeah.
6. Me? I'm in another dimension. Well, we got 5 minutes, so I'm just going to let him rip, but that's going to be the next half hour.
Yeah.
Don't go away. However, can we get somebody up? Carlene, you're so close. Could you just go to the microphone, please? Girl, you know, you know.
Should have known better.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are
Looking
you?
good over there.
I'm right.
Yeah.
Anthony, what do you think? I think our girl has a new career opportunity in her life.
There's something about 3 months, so I do feel like there's something coming up within 3 months, or there's something within 3 months.
Okay. I'll take it.
Yeah. Listen, it's not. I know that we want when we want it, put it that way. But literally, as soon as she said that, I literally saw 3 months. So that's why I
Okay.
have to acknowledge it that way. I'm saying within 3 months, so that
Right.
this could be. And are you talking about moving?
I wasn't.
Oh, no, you're moving. There's a move coming for you. I'm not saying you're moving within 3 months. That's not how I'm getting it. So I just want to acknowledge it. But I do feel like within like 18 months, there's a move coming for you.
Oh, I'll take that. I'll
Okay,
take that.
so you
We'll keep that
understand.
one.
Yeah, the move
I'll put it in
isn't
the pocket.
like the move isn't now. That's why I want to be real
no.
clear on it. But they're literally showing me you packing bags, so that's why I have
Okay.
to acknowledge it.
Mansion? I mean, come on.
Well, I didn't say mansion. I have to acknowledge the move that's coming. I do feel like there's something around 3 months. So there is some sort of change that's coming within
Okay.
3 months. So that's why I have to acknowledge it there in that way.
Okay.
And you can be very picky with things, or you're very picky with things sometimes.
Yes.
I almost feel like I need to acknowledge like your pickiness.
Yes.
I feel like it will serve you in good ways, but there is some times that you're a little too picky about things.
What am I being picky about? Give it.
I'm not saying about the mansion. You can
See,
have
he's
the
like, I
mansion.
have the mansion.
Yeah. I'm not saying you're being picky about that. I'm just saying in life, I feel like you're too picky. And it almost feel like it's going to wrap into the career thing. So just pay attention to that.
Okay.
I almost feel like don't be too picky when there's an offer or there's something that comes because.
Okay.
And don't take the first thing either. But
Yeah.
but don't be too picky that you miss up on the opportunity.
Okay.
So I feel like there's not a forewarning, but I feel like there's a
Okay.
suggestion there about
I'll
that they're
take that.
trying to get me to give you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because as a Virgo, you know you're very selective.
Yes.
Okay, and you want what you want when you want, and
I
it's got to
do.
be precise. Okay, and I think that's what Anthony is trying to allude to with you.
Yeah.
Honey. It's like there could be a job that maybe it doesn't have all the bells and whistles at the start,
Right.
but that opens up doors to the Oprah
one.
job you want.
Yeah.
Okay, hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you go, girl.
It might
All
not
right?
be like this. That's exactly like it might not be the exact thing, but that's what I'm saying. Don't be so picky about it. Like
Yeah.
kind of just go with it or go with the flow because I feel like it opens up new doors or it opens up more doors.
Okay.
And there's something about I hate to say this, but there's something about the money of it too. So
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not saying it in a good way. So I'm saying like don't be so picky about the money of it because it will lead to other things where you make more money. So that's why I have to
okay.
acknowledge
All right. We're going to have a talk when this all goes down. Okay?
it. Yeah.
It's going to be me and you and Grace right here.
On the powwow.
Yes.
And it'll be a good thing because
Okay.
there'll be a peace pipe because you're going to be a very happy lady.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and I totally agree with Anthony, and it's like don't allow the waiting process to drag you down and,
Okay.
and make you feel that your dream isn't manifesting because it is.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's like making a pot of sauce. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? If you serve it right away, you don't give it a chance to simmer and all those spices marry and blend. And it's
Yeah.
perfecto for you. Okay?
Okay.
And that's what the universe wants you to be, happy and have every little thing your heart desires. So patience is a virtue.
Okay.
I know. That's my, I know. It's my job this time around on the planet to learn patience myself.
Yes.
So I do have compassion for that. But it's so worth waiting for.
Okay.
And you deserve the best.
Okay.
All right, you do.
Okay.
So own it.
All right.
Hey.
Thank
own it.
you.
All right, good.
Thank you.
And I don't know, Anthony. It's like we're in a time warp when we do the show,
I know.
you and I.
I was like looking at the clock. I was like, wow, how's it over already?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Slow this thing down.
Yeah.
Okay, but for everybody that's watching, don't go away. We're going to be right back with more of the man, the bomb, the man, the myth, the legend. I'm so excited for you because I want to gift you. You're always gifting others and giving to others. And they're just doing the happy dance for you up in heaven because things are going to start rocking and rolling for you in 2019. That's going to be your year. And, you know, I'll be able to say, I knew you when, okay? And no, it's so true. And, you know, that, you know, the big European tour and the whole 9 yards. And they're saying that you're going to sign something with like Netflix or, you know, like one of those providers, and it's going to be awesome. All right. So remember us when you come into your kingdom.
I'll always come back here.
Yay! I'm blessed. See, we're blessed.
Yeah.
Hey, until the next time, stay in the positive zone. We'll be right back with some more of Anthony Mrocka.